Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It is, of course, hump day. I figured I'd start with this image this morning because this shutdown that's still happening is Donald Trump's shutdown. Because according to Donald Trump, when a shutdown happens, it is the fault of the president of the United States. Shit rolls uphill, according to Donald Trump. So the fact that the government is still closed, the fact that people aren't getting paid. Good morning, 305. Folks aren't being paid. Did you guys see the video yesterday on TikTok where a guy was showing how a rehabilitation center in Tennessee for for individuals with disabilities and special needs, learning disabilities and things like that, they go to this vocational rehabilitation center to learn skills, not just job skills, but soft skills, right? So they can be gainfully employed because they want jobs. Well, they've lost federal fund. They don't have any federal funding. Why? Federal government's closed. So the parents had to come pick their children up from this place. Imagine all of the disruptions that are happening, but know that you can have a lot of comfort in your heart knowing that at least Donald Trump is getting to build his ballroom, right? With your tax dollars. So at least he gets to run through all of our money. Donald Trump is just robbing us blind. That's why he doesn't take a presidential salary. He doesn't need one. MAGA's not smart enough to figure that out. Hey, Mother Junker. MAGA's not smart enough to figure that out. Donald Trump doesn't need a salary because he has access to America's piggy bank. Access to America's piggy bank. Hey, Stephanie, good morning. America should be asking who's doing all of that renovation work to the White House? Who are the vending who are the vendors? Who are the contractors? What companies do they work for? Who owns them? Like, where's the money going? People should be concerned about that. Yeah, you're right, Cedric. And MAGA did vote against their own children. But see, this is the thing, Cedric. They don't like their kids. Got to remember, they don't like their kids. And their job is not to make sure their child's life is better than the life they had. Oh, no, that'd be too easy, right? They got to make it hard for their kids because otherwise their kids won't appreciate suffering. See? That's that indoctrination that so many people have. If life ain't hard for you, if you're not suffering, well, shit, you must be doing something wrong. What? Suffering is not some badge of honor that you have to have as an American. You are not required to suffer for somebody to say you have a great life. That's ridiculousness. Don't let these people trick you into that. That's a lie. That is a lie. Hey, Zarvis, good morning. That's a lie, y'all. Hey, MGD. You do not have to suffer to have a great life. I think for a lot of us, a lot of folks in society, they're so used to the struggle, to suffering, robbing Peter and paying Paul, so used to having a tough time navigating through. They don't even know what it's like. When they're not struggling, they think something wrong. The reality is, struggling should not be your default setting. Struggling should not be your default setting. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be. You got all these other settings, but struggling should not be the default setting. Folks have gotten used to it. And the system wants you to be used to the struggle. Because, see, when you're used to the struggle and you don't think that you deserve anything more than what you have, you'll fall in line like the good little sheep that they need you to be and do exactly what they need you to do. I'm just trying to deprogram you so you wake up from that shit. Like when I snap my fingers, like, what's that guy? Like, I don't watch that Marvel shit. But when I snap my fingers and shit like that, that you wake up out of the shit. That's what I want for you. So that you genuinely wake up and you go, oh my God. Oh my, they've been playing with me the whole time. Exactly, Zarvis. Hamsters on a wheel. I said yesterday, like we had an uncensored live event last night in Patreon, right? And I said last night, one of the things that got me, I was watching an interview yesterday. Well, it wasn't even an interview. It was footage from Donald Trump doing a press conference at the White House. Right. It was like Thanos. I couldn't even remember it because I don't watch that stuff. Um, so Donald Trump at the White House, and he's talking about that sound you hear. Now, the sound you could hear was equipment demolishing the east wing of the White House. Let me show you. That's what was happening while he was doing this press conference. He was excited about it. He liked it, right? And you know what I thought? I lost my fucking job for politics. Also, this motherfucker can talk shit, you know? It's so weird to me. But that's where I am. We're not paying illegals. We haven't been paying illegals, Drew. You might want to pick up a couple of books. You keep allowing yourself to be played out by people who obviously must be smarter than you because we're not paying illegals. Illegals pay taxes. Now, I'm going to tell you who I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay farmers. I don't want to pay anybody who says they're not a socialist. But if they're getting government checks, oh, look at Kobe. Oh, he got a man as his avatar. He loves men. By Kobe, him showing his feelings. Y'all know, I make the MAGA men get upset with me because I remind them of the fact that they're in love with a man that doesn't believe in rights for LGBTQ plus IA community, but yet you like boys. Make it make sense. I don't know if I'll make it today to that bomb. I'm gonna try to though, cause I gotta go out and come back in, man. She don't need no appointment. She just need a nail clipping. Y'all trying to make me do too much, girl. Sorry, you guys. Something popped up in my comments I had to address. Girl, back at you, girl. Look, I'm talking to my daughter, y'all. I have a live at 5, sis. I can't be there at 6. Listen, girl. Don't make me block you, girl. Good morning from Germany. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Listen, I want to tell y'all about something since I got enough people here. I put up a video about it yesterday. I want to tell you where you can get food from grocery stores, restaurants for pennies on the dollar, right? Where it's food that they just prepared that day. They were going to throw it out, but now they can sell it to you for cheap. I put it up yesterday. The app that you need to go to your Google Play Store or the Apple Store and download is Too Good to Go. No, they're not paying me. I found out about it. I was reading it on a message board and somebody mentioned it. No problem, Tama. Thank you. Somebody mentioned it. So basically, Too Good to Go app. You download the app and then you can search for restaurants and grocery stores in your area. And what happens is they are selling surprise bags or food for pennies on. This is food they were going to throw out, stuff that they fixed that day that they were going to throw out at the end of the night. But they partnered with this app to sell that food to you. Yep, Too Good to Go. Go check it out. Now, it's first come, first serve, just to let you know, because when I was looking, I was mad yesterday because in my area, Bonchon had $6.99 surprise bags, but I missed out because it was a limited amount, and I missed out on it, so I didn't get to do it. You say, I got mad when Melania Trump put yeah, but the whole point is the Trumps, what they're trying to do is just put their imprint on everything because they think that other people would be too punk to erase their imprint on shit. That's all it is. That's all it is. Y'all got to pay attention. And it's grifting because you never know who the contract company is that does the work. That's why I'm asking the question. Who's the company doing the work? Where's the money going? Right? Especially since for this ballroom, the budget went from $200 to $250 million already. Who's the contractor? Where's the money going? We need to know that. We really do. No. Yeah, when they're gone, their legacy should be erased. Trump's legacy should be erased as if he was never president. I said what I said, but America being the punk ass Americans that they are, we already know how history go. Americans never wanted to deal with Nixon. So if you didn't deal with Nixon, what makes you think you're going to deal with Trump? Wake up, America. Y'all leaders are some soft ass suckers. And that's the bottom line. When you have leaders that's willing to shake shit up, y'all too afraid. Y'all go right back to the default setting. Like I'm looking at New York City with Mamdani. They got Mamdani there. Somebody that's shaking shit up. Now, if they go back to a default setting, well, shit, it is what it is. It tells me people like suffering. And hey, PA from Eastern North Carolina. But y'all need to check out that app, Too Good to Go. Go check it out, download it, find you some good deals. And if you live in cities, oh, hey, Zelly, you love Trump? That's great for you to be talking about how you love a man in the morning. Nobody gives a fuck. Go tell somebody who cares. Bye. They love attention. Bye. Bye. Yeah. Ma'am Donnie's a good guy. Ma'am Donnie is a good guy. Drew, you still here? Trying to smell my essence, beloved? I ain't blocked you because I know your thirsty ass still here to look at me. Thank you. I love to piss off MAGA with that shit. Thank you. No, that picture is not AI. That's what's happening right now. Your president is tearing off the east wing of the White House. Yeah, you're right, Chiefs fan. Make the White House great again by deporting dirty ass people like you with dirty necks. Bye, beloved. Look at that. Hey, MAGA upset with me this morning, y'all. They upset this morning. You should be upset that you're poor. I'm more upset that your grandma still has a motorized scooter from Medicaid that I paid for. Because y'all don't believe in socialism, yet your grandma got a medical scooter when her legs don't work. That sounds like DEI for your grandmama's legs to me. That's what it sounds like to me. That bitch need to be crawling on her fucking elbows. Fuck your grandma. See how that go, y'all? See how I do that? They be so mad. They so mad. It's like, oh my gosh. Then they come here and try to explain shit to me. I just block them. I don't even let them explain nothing to me. I don't care. I hope your children starve. I hope your dumbass kids got to work in factories for pennies on the dollar. I hope that your trailer gets blown over by a tornado and the government won't pick it up and turn it right side up. Yeah, that's what I be wishing for. That's what I be wishing for. So me on a personal level, I don't spend my time wanting to go. I don't go back and forth with y'all. I don't go back and forth with y'all. Thank you, Zarvis. I'm happy there's no more FEMA. I'm happy. It's not like I had needed FEMA anyway. So I am so happy. It makes me know never mind. I love it. I love to watch MAGA farmers be like, wait a minute, he's giving money to Argentina. Yes, he is. And I hope he takes your punk ass out of business. Because guess what, small family farm? If you need government money to stay afloat, that's a bad business model. Your punk ass need to get a job. I feel nothing. I feel nothing. I feel nothing. 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 I'm glad that they're going belly up. Me personally, I think it's some of the best shit we've ever seen, to be honest with you. I love quiet as kept. I think small family farms should sell their farm. If you can't keep your farm afloat without my government money, you should go out of business. That means you don't have a sustainable business. That's what that means. That you don't have a sustainable business. So they should go out of business. The problem is conservatives want to take your tax dollars and prop up their business when it's convenient for them, but not give you nothing. No, don't give them shit either. Don't give them nothing either. Yep. Sell exactly, Playtime. Sell it to JD Vance. Let him and his friends have it. Let him and his friends have it. Man, y'all should see the amount of MAGAs crashing out in these comments. I don't say nothing, I just block them. They are losing it. This is MAGA right now. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all a picture of hold on. This is MAGA right now. This is what I'm seeing in my comments right now. Where is that? Hold on. I'm gonna put this here for a second. But that's not what I'm looking. Hold on. There it is. This is MAGA right now. Face down, ass up. They don't know what to do. Good morning, Detroit. Oh, the giggle machine. You know who those giggles are? Those giggles are the angels in Republican heaven laughing at dumbass Republican voters. That's what that is. That's what that is. That's what that is. Dog mom, you can't do shit but cook something for me. Shut the fuck up. I don't listen to conservative women. I am just as crass with conservative women like conservative men are, right? Conservative men say women should be seen, not heard. Why the fuck you talking to me then, sis? I blocked your ass. I booted you. You can't come talk to me. Send your husband to come talk to me. I don't talk to conservative women. You supposed to be cooking something, cleaning something, or having fucking babies. Shut up. Don't nobody want to hear what you got to talk about. See, y'all thought I cared. I don't. I don't. I won't even argue with you. I'll just block you. And then you got to sign into your other troll account and shit. That's when you be like, that damn black bitch blocked me. I'm going to get back into my troll, my 1500 troll account. And I'm going to go back to her live and show her more attention and promote her live more before she blocks me. Because that's what happened. Yeah. I just block you again. You helped me, but thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Now, I'm going to stop for a second for another segue to tell you about something. I made a video about this yesterday. I don't know how much y'all paying for y'all internet service, but I did some research on it. It says on average, most Americans pay about $78. I think it's $73 to $78 a month for internet service. And the shit ain't even dependable. I found out about an organization, computersforpeople.com. They are now offering high-speed 5G internet service for less than $15 a month. Cheaper than what you would pay to get a value meal at McDonald's. Okay? Listen, if you're tired of giving your money to rich people, check it out. It's no credit checks, no contracts, no hidden charges, no cancellation fees. I'm gonna put it in I'm putting the website in here now. Y'all know me. I'm gonna pay everything forward that I find out. That's the website right there. computersforpeople.com/shield. That's what it's called. Computers, the number 4 people.com/shield. They even have something right now where you can pay $156 for the year. So all your internet is paid for the year. Do you understand? The whole year. You can't beat that. Hold on, I'm trying to pin it. I cannot figure out for the life of me how to pin comments. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just do this. I'm going to put it up here like this. So y'all can't miss it. Anytime I'm about to put it up. Ooh. Okay. It's not going to let me do it that way. I got to do it this way because it won't. Okay. And TikTok won't even let me put it as a sticker. So I had to put it in the comments. It's computers for the number 4 people.com/shield. Just trying to help you keep more money in your pocket because the rich people going to keep on taking it. Just like I told you for the too good to go. Same thing with the internet service. I'm going to make it my business to bust this shit up. Enough is enough. It's okay to stick to free YouTube. Ain't nothing like free 99. Good morning, Chef CC. All of you are welcome. I'm just telling you because I don't know about you, but I'm tired of paying more money and getting less. Real talk. Okay, let's go ahead and discuss that, Kiyoshi. So Trump is requesting $240 million of your tax money for the emotional distress and harm caused due to his conviction charges. He said he was wrongly prosecuted. Wasn't our documents in his fucking bathroom in his house? Wasn't our documents and shit in his house, in his bathroom? And we had to go get the shit because that fucker lied? Isn't that exactly what happened? Okay. But now, see, this is why I try to tell y'all, Trump doesn't want a salary. He don't need one. He don't need any salary. I put it in the comments for you again, computersforpeople.com/shield. You get high-speed internet, less than $15 a month. That's why Trump doesn't need a salary. That's why he doesn't, because he's robbing you blind. He's lining his pockets with every federal dollar he can, or he's giving it to his crony friends. Or he's giving it to his crony friends. And Americans are just sitting there like, but you don't have no health insurance. They taking your health insurance. They're taking your health insurance. Now, I want y'all to know something else about the president asking for this money. There are only two people that need to approve it. And guess what? Both of those people used to be his private lawyers that he now has put into the Department of Justice. Boom. Y'all see that? The two people that need to approve this are the two people that used to be his personal lawyers that he moved into the Department of Justice. See? Y'all tired of winning yet? See, at the end of the day, when all of this is done, what have I been telling y'all? None of this shit. Oh, he's not smart, Blue Age. Americans are fucking dumb. I know it's hard. You don't want to say Americans are dumb. Americans are fucking dumb. Trump not that smart. People just fucking stupid. And they're racist. See? Folks will go into the poorhouse for their fucking racism. Do you understand? In America, folks will go into the poorhouse to support racism. What you talking about? What you talking about? Listen, America loves its racism and its misogyny. And it'll go broke doing the shit. It'll go broke doing it. And the fact that y'all don't want to call it what it is, that's why the shit keep happening. I saw a comment yesterday on one of my videos and somebody said, I feel so upset about what's happening because we got rid of racism. You never got rid of racism. See, y'all let a black president make y'all think racism was over. That shit, for real, sent the shit into overdrive. For real, you getting a black president not once but twice sent racism into overtime. Your country's still crashing out over getting Barack Obama twice. That's what you're looking at. They still crashing out over Barack Obama. And that black man put money in your pocket. That black man got you job training. The black man was trying to get you out of poverty. Rich people don't want that. They want their nice little worker bees, and they want you to be obedient and indoctrinated, and they want you to keep your head down and work for them low wages, and they want you to teach your children to do the same thing. And if you won't do it willingly, they gonna do it. You understand? Because that's really what you're looking at here. This is the direct result of that. The direct result of that. I love the guys who get the hair plugs and then they try to get their hair cut real close to their dome, and we're not supposed to notice that you got all the little needle hair plugs in there. You're not going to slide up in my live with your head looking like that. I'm not going to allow it. Blocked. I blocked you because you're a fraud. You ain't got no edges. He tried to be sassy with no fucking edges. Yeah, you can't, because I watch my comments. So if you think for a second you're going to come in here and pop that shit, or you going to pop it, you're going to let what Martin say, let the doorknob hit you, where the good Lord split you. That's exactly what's going to happen to you in here. I don't need new friends. I don't need no new friends. So I will send you packing to go troll elsewhere. What time does your shift at Dollar General begin? They get so mad at me. So mad. And you don't have to be mad. All you got to do is listen. Because if you listen, maybe you could get out of that fucking trailer park. But you can't get out of the trailer park because you too busy towing water for rich people. I played something for people the other day with this guy. He's a venture capitalist from Wall Street, and they were interviewing him. And the guy asked him, do you feel bad when you do business deals that take people's homes and take them things? He said, hell no, I don't feel shit. It's capitalism. I'm making money. And if you're not making money, if you're not, fixing the meal, you're a part of the menu. He ain't give a shit. He doing what he got to do to feed his family. He don't give a damn about yours. That's what capitalism is. It's just that America tries to sell you that capitalism is a good thing and that you're a capitalist. Let me tell you something. If you in the 99.9%, your broke ass ain't a capitalist. You're a consumer. You don't have enough money to be a capitalist. Let's keep it all the way a buck. About the only thing you could pay for outright without financing it is like a candy bar, groceries, and many people can't even buy groceries without financing it because some of them buying that shit on a credit card. Some of them buying that shit on a credit card. You understand? So I'm like, come on, folks, wake up. No problem, Vine. Thank you so much. Yes, you're absolutely correct, Jams. Jam. America sells you on the idea that greed is okay. It's not okay. Y'all should be upset by this shit. Like, y'all seen the commercials on TV now for Safe Light, the company that replaces windshields for cars? You see now they got it where you can make payments on it. Payments. Now we gonna get you in debt just to change your fucking windshield. Pay attention. This is rich people wanting your fucking money. When they put that shit on TV, Dave, get $500 instantly right now. No. The companies, hey, pay off all of your debt. Get a loan from a. No. They're all trying to get your fucking money. Y'all not paying attention. It's getting close to Christmas. And they want you to be so desperate to buy, that they want to make it so they keep throwing the loan commercials at you, telling you how you can finance certain things. Say no. Say no. You had to buy your own Safe Light hat. Damn. Yeah, PayPal's another one. They'll do it to you too. But you can buy outright on stuff on PayPal if you want to. I ignore that payment shit. Because I'm going to tell you something about payments. Payments are bills. Payments are bills. Okay, let me tell you something about, Robin, you said go to work and change your federal tax withdrawal to exempt. Let me tell you something. I tried that shit 30 years ago. I'm going to tell y'all what's going to happen to you. I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen to you if you go to work and you change your federal tax withholdings to exempt. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. HR going to approach you. Oh, they're not going to let you just get away with that shit. Rich people want their money. Rich people want their money. So HR is going to approach you and HR is going to say, you filled out your tax form and you said you were exempt. Are you a student? They're going to want answers. HR is not just going to allow you to write exempt on that shit. You understand? They're not going to allow you to do that. They're not going to allow you to do it. And I'm just letting you know, the government wants their fucking cash. Okay? They want their cash. Yeah. And I read the story last week because it's also in Project 2025. Donald Trump and congressional Republicans. I keep telling y'all, it's not just Trump. It's not just Trump, right? It's not just Trump. It's not just Trump. But they're also privatizing Social Security, baby. That's the goal, to privatize your Social Security. And you know what happens when Wall Street gets your tax dollars? Yeah, they're going to be responsible. No, that's not the website. Hold on, let me give you the website. If you're talking about the computer website, that wasn't the right one. Hold on. It's computersforpeople.com/shield. Hold on, I'm about to put it in the comments again. That's where you can go and get internet service for less than $15 a month. And right now they have something. you can get internet service for the whole year for $156. But that ends October 31st. So, just as an FYI. But just so y'all know, yep, Republicans have been coming after Social Security for decades because can I be honest? They just want you to die. They just want you to die. That's it. They don't care about you. They don't care about you because if they cared about you, they would govern differently. But they govern to make your life more difficult on purpose. Right. No, lady, listen, you can file exempt, but I'm telling you, if you work for a company that don't want to get caught up in your shit of filing exempt when you're not really exempt, they're not going to let you get away with that. Your HR department is at least going to make you file one exemption at bare minimum. They don't want to get caught up in your shit with the IRS. Nobody wants to be an enemy of the IRS, especially under the Donald Trump regime. I wouldn't want to be. I'm putting the website up again. It's computers, the number 4, people.com/shield. It's right there. Just so you know, they will make you change it. Yeah, you file exempt and see how fast your ass get audited. They don't give a shit that you plan to pay after the fact. They want that shit all year long, and then they're going to ask you for more money once you file. That's the Trump. Oh, it's not showing. Okay, because they won't let it show. I'm going to tell you. It's computers, the number 4, people.com. Look, I'm going to write it on a piece of paper because that's TikTok. TikTok don't want you to leave the app. So anytime I tell you about anything that might cause you to leave the app, TikTok don't like that. So they act real funny. And I wanted to ask you two things for me while you're here. Tapping is clapping. If you guys could tap that like button for me and hit the copy link button for me. Copy link counts as a share. You don't even have to send it to me back. I'm going to show it to you right now. Oh, shit. I don't think you can. Hold on. I'm going to have to write it backwards because otherwise you can't even see that. Hold on. I'm going to write it on something so y'all can see it before. Matter of fact, I'm going to do it just like this. Hold on. I'm going to do it like this while we're talking. So yeah, I'm going to get it done and put it up so you guys can see it. I'm going to put it up on a piece of paper and make it so it's easy to see. But anyway, you have one of the things that you got to understand about where we are with all of this stuff. Listen, this is just a whole bunch of rich people right now robbing us blind, y'all. Just so you know. And this is just about people robbing us blind. That's it. These people are trying to make money, and they're going to make money at all costs. They don't care about you and I not liking what they're doing. They really don't care. But you need to stay diligent and stay focused. I know some people say, don't call your elected representatives. I disagree. I think you should call these people. They're working for you. Why shouldn't you call them? Mike Johnson brings in over $18,000 a month. The Speaker of the House brings in over $18,000 a month before taxes. And they saying don't call. Fuck you mean? You paying for that. I'm about to post it. Hold on. I'm printing something out so you guys can see it. I had to fix something. I had to do something. I'm going to print it out on a piece of paper and just give me a second. Just give me a second. I'm just talking while I'm doing it so we don't have dead space. Okay, hold on. I'm just doing something. No, that's not. Hold on, you guys. I'm just trying to figure this out so I can show you the website. That's not where it's at. That's not where it's at. That's not it. Look, I'm trying to. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this a different way. Hold on. I gotta do this a different. See, TikTok is very funny about what it wants you to do. It ultimately wants you to stay on this app. Can you use the board button? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. No, well, yeah, but I'm gonna write it backwards. Hold on, because I have to, because I'm doing a mirror image. Hold on, that's even easier. Thank you for that. Look, it would help if I was smart enough to remember that. And look, don't y'all be looking at my booty either. Hold on. Can y'all see that? Okay, yeah, it is. Okay. I'm sorry. I can't write backwards. I'm just about to print it. Just hold on, because I cannot write backwards. Because y'all know I'm doing the mirror image because I'm on my cell phone. I'm not on my computer. Hold on 1 second. I got y'all. I got y'all. I got you. I got you. Hold on for a second. I got y'all. Okay. I can write it on the regular whiteboard, but the problem is it's going to be, oh, write like normal. Okay, okay, okay. All right, I'll try that, but I didn't think it would work. Let's see. Let's see. Look, look, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Spam telemarketers early this morning. See, that shit is backwards. I told y'all. Y'all be trying to tell me, no, no, no. I'm like, I'm telling you, I know that shit gonna be backwards. I'm on my cell phone. Y'all don't be listening. Y'all just like children. When they be telling the children, no, baby, you got to listen. Mama said you can't do that. My mama said, hold on for a second. I'm about to uh I'm printing something. I got you. I got y'all. I got y'all. Okay, now I see what I can do. Okay, now I got it. Okay. Just wait a minute, y'all. I got you. Y'all be letting the people, y'all let a woman have it up in here. Y'all be like, give me that link. The link again is computers, the number 4people.com. That's ultimately where you would go. You go there. Um, then from there, you are able to once you go there, you're gonna go to the website and you're gonna click. You can either do Shield or you slash Shield, or you can click um, programs when you're on the website. When you're on there, it's going to show you because this is a nonprofit. They also they also do something else. They also give free computers to people who need them. They also do that. What the hell? There it is. Okay. Yeah, they also give computers to people who need them. So if you need computers, I know I'm feeling like Marvin Winans right about now. Well, I did see that video yesterday where he's talking shit and the people are lining up and they say I got 20,000 and I'm looking at people and I'm going, all the money they give to the church. If they just gave it to their community, can you imagine how much better the communities would be? But they're giving it to the fucking church. Couldn't be me, homie. Couldn't be me, shawty. I don't trust those people like that. I don't trust them like that. And I just don't understand. I don't understand how people can continue to be poor and giving their money to people who have money and then expecting, like, I don't know. It was when I saw it, I was just like, wow. What? I'm still in disbelief that these people, they were okay with giving this man all this money. And I'm going, what y'all got to show for it at the end of this? And then when he was so disrespectful, you're right, I would have taken my fucking money back. But you know what it tells me? A lot of these people, y'all, are, what's the best way to say it? A lot of these people are gluttons for punishment. A lot of them are gluttons for punishment. They don't love themselves. So if I don't love myself, why would I expect anybody else to treat me with any kindness, adoration? Why would I expect that? So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. None of it surprises me. None of it. Because in order to be surprised by it, you'd have to expect something different from these people. I don't expect nothing different from them. You say he is under investigation for a church he started building in 2003 and 2020. Of course. I don't understand how people still fall for that building fund shit. How y'all fall for that still? Real talk. No, no bullshit. No disrespect. I'm not trying to clown nobody or nothing. I'm just asking, how do you fall for the building fund? Like, how do you do that? That's the part I don't understand. Like, how do we get to a point where we think any of that shit makes sense? Right. The church is a hustle. It's a hustle. A lot of it is, church is not what it was 100 years ago. And quiet is kept. 100 years ago, they figured out it was a hustle too. And I'm not saying it's all churches, but some churches are fucking hustling. And they know they're hustling. They don't care. They don't care. Their job is to make money. You say, did you see The Guardian where the Fox employees are talking about how deceptive Fox is? No, I didn't see it. But folks have to, and that's my printer because I'm printing it out so you guys can see it. Y'all got to remember, Fox got sued and they went to court so they could stay on the air. And they are an entertainment channel. They're not a news channel. Thus, why they curate and show shit the way they do. Hold on, I'm getting this off the printer. They're not news. They're entertainment. All right. I fixed it now, y'all. I fixed it now. This is where you're going to go. computersforpeople.com/shield. You see that? computersforpeople.com/shield. This is where you can find internet for less than $15 a month. Okay? For less than $15 a month. All right? Check it out. I'm paying it forward. I'm paying it forward. That's where you can find that. No problem. And I'll bring it back up again throughout the duration as we continue to discuss. But this is where you go to find, and if you can't afford a computer and you need a computer and you're in a tough situation, this organization also provides free computers to people who need them. Yep. Everybody can't afford a laptop. Everybody can't afford a desktop. You know what I mean? Everybody can't afford it. And let me tell you something, knowledge is power. And people with money bank on you not having access to knowledge and money. Internet is a big way that you get access to that. People saying he is dying. Who's dying specifically, Charlie? Who are they saying is dying? I just want to be clear who we're talking about. But I want to go back to something before I move on to something else. Just note that $230 million that Donald Trump is asking the Department of Justice for, and I told you 2 people get to approve it. That's Todd Blanche, which was his former personal attorney that now works in the Department of Justice, and Pam Bondi. And we both know both of them are suckers for Trump, ain't got no fucking backbone. So Trump is about to get $230 million of our money too. So he don't need no presidential salary. I told y'all. So That shit is all of this shit's a grift. This is a money grab. It's always been about fucking money. And you and I are paying for it while we're going broke while Trump's making all this money. That's the bottom line. That is the bottom line. I'm just looking at some other stuff. And y'all see the farmer, the ranchers and the beef manufacturers are coming out saying if Donald Trump does this to help Argentina, that it will destroy everything. Oh well. So you pay 175 for the device. It depends on which one you choose to get. Who is this Tony? Hold on, I'm going to the website now myself. So they got a couple of them. You can just get the internet only for the $14.89 a month. You ain't even got to worry about the box. Then they got the boxes. The reason why those boxes are there because then you can take your internet wherever you want to go. That's the deal. So if you're a student and you always need internet, no matter where you are, you take that box with you and you just have internet wherever you are. So if you're not bound to your physical location. Right. You know, like right now, if you got Verizon at home, you can't take that with you nowhere. You just stuck. They allow you to take it with you too, wherever you want to go, because the goal is also to help students. But they also have one that's just the internet only, nothing else. Just the internet only, if you already have a device. Some people already have devices. Oh, computersforpeople.com/shield. I put up a video on it. It's for internet. Internet less than $15 a month. Internet for less than 15 bucks a month. And then I told y'all about the app. And I'm telling you this morning about that app because it's first come, first serve. That's also why I'm telling y'all about it. Those bags go quickly. Okay? You got to reserve those and pay for those bags in the morning. If you don't, you ain't going to be able to get none of that food. Okay? You ain't going to be able to get none of that food. Dang, this phone is dead. I was going to go on there. But I can't go on there this way. Not while I'm on, because I'm on the device I would go on there for. But I'm going to be on Patreon in a few minutes, and I'm going to show it a little more to the Patreon members as well, so y'all can get more. Now on Patreon this morning, we got to talk about something. We're going to talk about this Jeffrey Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell thing. Why? Because somebody that's locked up in that prison that she locked up in got bound and gagged and detained up in the prison because they was telling people about what the government was doing to help out Ghislaine Maxwell in prison. It's okay, Kim. It's fine. Last night we had a good conversation. I was there for about a half an hour. I just need to do edits and put it up. Yep, Days. I read the story, but I know I can't really talk about that shit on TikTok because TikTok act funny when you start talking about Jeffrey Epstein. I don't know what that's about, but certain things, if I talk and certain pieces of language will get it flagged. So I've gotten really careful about having those conversations over here in the business, in the interest of us being able to have the real conversation. But yeah, now they snatching up folks in the prison that she's in, so you won't know that Donald Trump's trying to cover this shit up. That Trump is not for. Oh, okay, Kim, I didn't even see it. Thank you, Kim. That was some white person trying to come in and tell me that Trump is for black people. No, he's not. Trump is a racist. And for you to say anything else is disingenuous. It's disingenuous. That's the thing. It's just disingenuous. But okay, I mean, do what you feel like you got to do. But yeah, I wanted y'all to know about when I saw that when I saw that stuff, I was like, yo, hold up. So now they in the prison covering up shit. I'm telling you, Trump is going to pardon Ghislaine Maxwell. He's going to pardon her. He's going to pardon Puffy too. He's going to pardon him because Trump making money. Yep, Trump is for Trump all day, every day, and twice on Sunday. Just dumbass Americans thought it was going to be America first. No, it's making Argentina great again. What did Trump tell you? Argentinians are starving. And he got to make sure that they okay. Wake up, America. Sincerely, America, you've got to wake up because if you don't wake up, people like Donald Trump and rich folks, they going to continue. Right, he pardoned George Santos. Not only is George Santos out of prison, all those people that George Santos scammed, they won't get no money. He don't have to pay them no restitution, nothing. So he got away with scamming those people. And there's no penalty. And Trump said he was a smart guy. And somebody mentioned the other senators. Listen, Congress agrees with this. I keep telling y'all, Republican Congress agrees with all of this shit. They agree with it. They agree with it. Yeah, Palestinians are starving, but guess what? Americans are going to be starving soon. Y'all going to be starving soon. Because you ain't got enough money in this economy to stay afloat, baby. You next. All of us are next. All of us are next. All of us. All of us are next. While Mike Johnson continues to collect over $18,000 a month, almost 20 grand a month, you're trying to figure out how to pay your utilities. Yep, grifters are protecting each other. So when is the working class going to start protecting each other? Instead of trying to do this thing where y'all repping for rich people, expecting them to swoop in and give a fuck about you and your fucking kids. Yep. Say it again, Becky. Y'all not noticing in the stores how some of them shelves are starting to become a little light? Y'all not picking up on that shit? Y'all ain't picking up on the prices. Still sky high. Understand, I showed y'all this, I think, yesterday. Let me show you this again so you understand. Donald Trump is rolling back some of the tariffs. Here it is right here. Donald Trump is rolling back some of them tariffs. Now, this is the problem. Cat's already out the bag. He already fucked up the trade. Donald Trump fucked up. He lost the trade war. Donald Trump lost the trade war. But his ego will never have him admit it. So they'll quietly roll some things back, but you ain't gonna see no prices change. You ain't gonna see no prices change. But I'm gonna tell you when you're gonna start seeing prices change. Because I told y'all about how Scott Bessent, the Treasury Secretary, said they're gonna take over certain industries in America and force private companies to only charge the prices that they allow them to charge. Remember when conservatives told you that liberals would take over your business and force you to, they were saying that shit because that's what they want to do. It's always projection. Always. They always telling themselves, you just have to listen to what they say. Oh, it is communism. You got a little bit of communism. You got some dictatorship going on. You got fascism. You got all types of isms going on. No C's, no democracy, no none of that. Just the isms. Racism. Yeah, kind of like Russia. Ain't that so coincidental, Russ? I keep telling folks that no such thing as a fucking coincidence. Y'all ain't gonna be satisfied till y'all see the East Wing looking like Moscow, and then y'all confused. Y'all like, wait a minute, the fuck? The fuck? Huh? Yeah, there will be some bread lines. Listen, that's why I started making my own bread. That's why I told y'all, I didn't say it to you for nothing. Make your own damn bread. Make your own butter. If you have places where you can get fresh, clean water, go get it. I told y'all. And y'all, all that bread I made on Saturday, gone. It's all gone. They crushed that shit. I made that garlic cheese bread, honey. I made that garlic cheese bread. And I turned it into Texas toast. My daughter took the last 2 pieces this morning. Heifer. Heifer. They're saying he's going to build an arch. He's not going to do it with government money. Donald Trump will build that arch if he can give a rich person to give him money, which they will. But ain't no federal money for it, y'all. They spending up all the money on all the other shit. You say I need 2 bread machines? Nah, the other bread machine gonna be my oven in my hands, girl. I ain't buying another bread machine. I'm being honest. I bought the first one. I'm not buying another one. I'm trying to resist. Every time I try to leave, it keeps holding me back, me back. But I'm strongly considering opening up a bread making service where I bake bread, loaves of bread, and I deliver them to people. Yeah, make me a little bit of shmoney. You understand? Because I don't have a job in this economy, and I'm not getting my severance because the government shut down. Oh, utilities are bad. They're going to get worse. They're privatized. They're privatizing even more things. You got to remember, in America, they don't think you have a right to electricity or water or internet or gas. Nothing. They don't think you got a right to none of that shit. None of it. If you don't pay your electricity bill, you're in darkness. And you don't have no heat if it's wintertime. And everything's on electric. Oh, you said you guys bought large amounts of flour, sugar, salt, bake. Yep, that's smart. That's smart, Escobar. Because you ain't gonna never go hungry. You ain't gonna never go hungry. And that's the truth. I told y'all, didn't I tell y'all months ago to get your depression era pantry together? I told you this. Y'all need to listen when I tell y'all these things. Donald Trump is fucking up on a massive scale this time, but he ain't doing it alone. He's doing it in conjunction with Republican Congress. This is why it's even worse this time. This is what I need y'all to see. This is why it's worse this time. They're complicit. They're in bed with us. I mean, not with us. They're in bed with them. I told y'all. Stock up and have the shit. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. And that's a fact. I'm saying that to y'all because they're trying to starve you. They starving you. They boxing you out of health care, right? And all the stress of you trying to figure out how to pay your bills, stress will kill you. Stress is an early killer of people. So while you stressing, they laughing all the way to the fucking bank. Rich people are making so much money right now, it ain't even funny to them how much money they make. They're making a lot of fucking money right now. A lot. A lot. They're making enough money for generation after generation after generation after generation of their children to never have to work. They can just live on the interest of that money. All because America works for rich and powerful people. I'm telling y'all got to take back your government and make rich people pay their fair share. Anybody who says one thing and does something else, you got to call their punk ass out and replace them in office with somebody else that's going to do the shit that they say they're going to do. Oh, you have early voting today for governor in Virginia. Do your due diligence and vote. Republicans are making it harder for you to vote, harder for you to make choices for your own family, your own children. They're deciding for you. Stop letting them decide for you. I need y'all to hear that. I've been sounding the alarm for months, and I think a lot of people were just like, well, maybe it's not that bad. Are you seeing yet? It's that fucking bad. It's that fucking bad. They don't like you. They don't like you. They want you to die. They want your children to. They want you all in low wage jobs, and they want you to work until you take your last breath. There is no concept of retirement in America anymore. Because hell, even retired people got to get jobs. They ain't got enough money. They lied and sold you a fucking fantasy. They told you if you worked hard and got a 401k and saved your money, one day you'd be able to retire. They lied. You're never going to be able to retire. You're going to work till you die as long as you let this system stay in place. Long as you let this system stay in place. After all those old people before you got to sit on their ass for 20 and 30 years, retired, they came and they snatched the system right out from up under you. That should bother you. I know it would bother me if it was me. Listen, I appreciate each one of you joining me this morning. Listen, the Straight No Chaser podcast comes out this evening. Patreon Circle and Up members got access to it yesterday. So they already have been seeing it. Episode 38, The Truth About Rest. How you've been conditioned into thinking you got to run yourself to the bone, never take a rest, never take no time to breathe. That shit's a lie. That's propaganda set up for you to work yourself to death. And you learned it as a child, and you've been keeping it going, and you ain't even realize it. You need to listen to this episode. The newest episode of the Straight No Chaser podcast comes out tonight, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can listen to it on YouTube, Spotify, Patreon, wherever you want to do it. That's up to you. But you're absolutely right, Days. That hustle mentality, that shit a lie. That shit designed to keep you constantly on the grind, never resting. Wake up. It's not smart to be living like that, okay? It's not smart. You shouldn't have to have 2, 3, 4, 5 hustles and jobs to survive. That means the system's fucked up. But instead of the system, they don't want you to realize that. So they tell you it's good to hustle like that. That's what they tell you. I know you tired, baby. You should be. You should be. But you know who not tired? Congress, because they don't work. What I tell you, Mike Johnson getting almost 20 grand a month before taxes. To not do his job, to lie to you in your face, and then to tell you, you don't work hard enough. Y'all gonna learn. Listen, I love you. I appreciate you being here this morning. We're about to have an uncensored after show over here on Patreon because we're going to talk about this Ghislaine Maxwell and the prison thing. Because when I saw this story the other day, I saw it a couple days ago. I just hadn't talked about it. I'm trying to figure out the right way to talk about it on TikTok without them suppressing it. But I'll figure that out because most people don't know it. And I want y'all to think about something today until I see you live at 5 p.m. this afternoon. I want you to think about something. I just want you to think about this. If the IRS is being broken up, the government's getting rid of all these programs and agencies, what the fuck are you paying federal taxes for? That's money that can stay in your pocket, right? So what you paying taxes for? And thank you guys for the 100K. I appreciate it. But you need to ask yourself, what is my tax money going to? Rich people. It's going to lift rich people up and to make you more poor. Because guess what? When you go to file your taxes, guarantee you're going to owe. Watch you owe for this year, for next year. Watch. Because the Trump tax plan is tearing my ass up. It's tearing my ass up. Period. Listen, I love you guys. I thank you for all the likes, all the shares. I want to send a shout out to my top 5 gifters this morning. I do this every live. I appreciate all of you, though. Know that. Number 1, beautiful Jessie loves food and things. Me too, Jessie. Number 2, my dog is Charlie. Thank you so much, beautiful. Number 3, beautiful Stacy D. Thank you, beautiful. Number 4, handsome Russ Nelson. That's one of the day ones. I got a lot of day ones in here. Thank you so much. Beautiful Mimi on the Move comes in at number 5 with your gorgeous skin. Thank you, beautiful. And a special shout out to beautiful coffee addict. You know, I used to be a coffee addict too, beautiful, until the price of coffee went the fuck up. And I said, I'm out. Yep. I tap right on out because it's not like I can grow my own coffee beans and shit. If I could, I'd do that too. Y'all know me. I will grow my own shit and make my own shit. But alas, it ain't working out that way. Listen, I love you all. I want you to have a great and beautiful day. Don't forget to check out, if you need food, check out Too Good To Go. That is an app with grocery stores. I looked up today Philadelphia. There were several grocery stores in Philadelphia that are giving away free produce this evening. Well, it's not free, it's like $5. But $5 for a bag of produce is markedly cheaper than walking in that store, and buying it outright. Real talk, okay? Check that out. And then if you're looking for internet service, this ain't gonna break you. Check out computersforpeople.com/shield. Okay? They have something right now. You can pay $156 for the whole year, or you can pay less than $15 a month for every month. No contract, no credit check, no overages, no hidden fees. I love you guys. I'll see you this afternoon at 5 o'clock. Listen, don't let nobody live rent free in your head, folks. Don't feed the trolls, and you can accomplish anything you put your mind to as long as you stay consistent. Peace and hair grease, and I'll see you later, and I'll see the rest of you over on Patreon in a few seconds. Have a great and beautiful day. I love you all. Bye bye.